We've got a problem of young people stabbing and killing each other on the streets of London and other major cities over drug dealing. Police are doing their best to take out the main kingpins of our drug dealing gangs and shut down the county lines. But actually, this use is being fueled by people who think they can get away with it. As you've quite rightly said, people who think they're quite willing to do this and get away with the law. So people need to understand the consequences of their actions through drug awareness course and actually some proper penalties for a change.
And how would it target, I'm interested in this thing of targeting middle-class drug users. How would it target middle-class drug users? Surely the Home Secretary won't suggest that different rules will apply to middle-class drug users than if you're working-class drug users.
Well, the efforts will be done based on local intelligence. So what we have at the moment is local policing will use their detection dogs, or they'll use intelligence gained from members of the public to go and target particular venues or locations where they know that drug use is being done. But as we see an increase in police on the street with the uplift to 20,000, it'll give the police more powers to take action on the street rather than have to wait for further prosecution. So in all, it means that we can target more people, but the message needs to go back that there is no acceptable drug use, whether it is people taking cocaine at a dinner party or heroin or casual use of cannabis. It's not acceptable.
Do you think it's a bit of a lost cause at the moment, this war on drugs? I mean, it didn't work in America, for example, in the 80s, did it, the war on drugs? Isn't it time we actually just accept that it's a losing war and maybe it's time to look at other ways of dealing with drug use in society?
Well, I think this is one such way that we can do that. We can't lose sight of the fact that the only people who win from the drug trade is criminals, whether that is through heroin, cocaine or from cannabis. We need to target it at all levels. And what we're seeing in countries which have been lax on their drug laws or relaxed them in some way is that they've got increasing problems of mental health because of increased use of cannabis. We see problems with drug deaths across the United Kingdom, which have remained at stubborn levels. So I think it's important that we do take more action because we're talking about people's lives in our local communities, but importantly, the criminals who are profiting from it.